Alright guys, welcome back. And so here's what happened. I recorded this episode and then I raged because some stuff happened and I raged and I deleted the soundtrack. So basically I'm just gonna have to commentate over a game that I've already played because I wasn't able to recover the soundtrack. So here I gotta fight Plusle and Minen using Brutus and Ziggy. My goal here was to get rid of just one of them, so that way, you know, together they're strong, apart they're weak, you know, that whole thing. So, and they go and they use Helping Hand and stupid crap, because they're stupid crap. But yeah, so they used Growl, and then I use Headbutt, and I believe Metal Claw? Headbutt. Just Headbutt. This next pairs of Headbutts should kill them, yeah. I got really... Oh, I remember this now. I started to get pissed off because, they paralyze you using Thunder Wave, and when you're paralyzed, you are automatically slower, even though I think they're faster than me anyways. And I went to my bag to see if there was any type of berry or item I could use to cure paralysis, but I ended up just giving Ziggy a potion because I didn't want him to die, because he's Ziggy, and you know, he gets me super potions. I mean, that's what he does, you know. I go, hey Ziggy, you know, I love you, and then he goes, oh, and then, you know, 5 minutes later, super potion. So, Ziggy grew to 17. Now, oh, Odor Sleuth. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is Odor Sleuth? And I end up not teaching it to him. But, because, I mean, come on, like, I don't know. It's just like Growl, but, you know, yeah, why would you... Actually, I think I might get rid of Sand Attack for it. I forget. Let's see what I do. I don't know, I'm contemplating. Yes I do. I do get rid of Sand Attack for it. That was stupid on my part. I think Sand Attack is better than Odor Sleuth. But anyways, now that I killed the other one, I'm just gonna kill this guy, because he's, you know, he'll be a piece of cake. And then there he goes and he paralyzes Brutus, and I was just like, oh my god, what the hell, you stupid electric mouse. Does anybody else think, like, that Pikachu is, like, I don't know, like its uncle or something? Because, like, I mean, come on, those look awfully close to Pikachu, and, like, Pikachu, you know, has Pichu as its pre-form. Or, like, what if Pichu was able to evolve into either Plusle, Minen, or Pikachu? And what would cause the differences? Like, friendship, or maybe the day-night thing? Like, if it's Plusle, it evolves during the day. If it's Minen, it evolved at night. And then if you level it up through a Thunderstone. But then again, to get a Thunderstone, using a Thunderstone to get a Pokemon with Pikachu stats, I mean, that's kind of a stretch. But that's the only thing I can think of. But I mean, they just look so close. Like, why would you go back to that? I mean, you got, well, and I can't, because I mean, Brutus eventually will evolve into Aggron, and I mean, come on, that's basically like Rhydon. I mean, they look so similar. Not Rhydon, no, Rhyhorn, not Rhydon. I'm stupid. I mean, that looks very similar, like, body style to Rhyhorn, because it's just, this is where they start getting repetitive. Like, they have, or not repetitive, but crazy, because they have, I don't know if I've discussed this in my other Let's Plays, because it's been a while, I've forgotten, but the first Pokemon was the most beautiful Pokemon series ever, like, period. Like, there was nothing wrong with the original, because it's the original, you know? You always look back and compare it to the original, especially when I was growing up with this stuff. I mean, it's the nostalgia that's just makes it awesome. I mean, you know, being Ash, being the, you know, growing up to be the Pokemon master at 10 years old, I mean, come on. When you're 5 years old, Saturday morning, watching Pokemon, and this guy's 10 years old, I mean, that's like, what? I don't know, 3rd, 4th grade or something, maybe? I don't know. But, come on, I mean, you're thinking, like, wow, I want to grow up and I want to do that. I want to be him. Because, I mean, you do. I mean, and then, it's, you know, the second one comes around, and, you know, they introduce new Pokemon, and, I really like the game, because, well, I'm a half on the game, and I'll get to that in a second, but the second one, you know, I liked it. They expanded, and they added new Pokemon, but I felt like they should have stopped there, because the third game, although it's not my, I'm pausing here to tell you guys that the game isn't, like, the footage isn't actually paused, it's still live. I'm telling you guys, like, I'm gonna use a repel because I wanted to, I thought I could catch, like, a whale. No. Yes. I thought I could catch I was gonna go get the good rod and then come back on that route and then fish and try and catch a whalmer, because I really wanted a whalmer, because whalmer is awesome. So back to what I was discussing. I feel like they should have stopped at the second generation, because it was just, it was the first change, and, like, it was a good change. But, when they got to the third one, I mean, it was kind of getting repetitive. They introduced May, and that was, like, really close to Misty, and, you know, you can't go wrong with the classics, which is why you know, and with the, whatever, the 4th or the 5th or whatever season they're on, I've lost count, but with Dawn, and I don't know if there's another one after, but I mean, it's just, it gets too repetitive, and people don't like, well, and I can't say, like, because the game itself is just so repetitive. I mean, oh, hey, you know, new Pokemon, it's the exact same game, but a different map and different Pokemons you can catch. Pokemons. So, overall, the game series, I mean, I don't like saying this, but it's similar to Modern Warfare, because, oh yeah, this is the Aron and Aaron action we got going on here. You know, Brutus totally kicks his ass. But my point is, it's kind of like Call of Duty. I mean, because what's Call of Duty? Call of Duty is, hey, here's a mission, go shoot people, multiplayer. And basically people just buy it for the multiplayer. I mean, some buy it for the game, like, not the gameplay, but the campaign. I don't know who does. I mean, personally, my friends are all about the multiplayer, but, it's the same thing. So why would you go out and spend that money to get, like, the same game but with different graphics? I mean, it's the same thing with Pokemon. Why would you? But I can't. Actually, I can't say that, because I am. Well, I'm not a COD fan. I mean, I came in, like, during my first COD game was Modern Warfare 2, and then I bought Black Ops, and then that was it, because I was just like, this is stupid. It's the exact same thing, but stupider. Um, but Pokemon, it's the exact same thing, but I don't know what to make of it. Also, I'm sure if you guys have been watching Mr. Sweet's Let's Plays, Sir Mr. Sweet, I am so sorry, sir. He discusses, and yeah, I mean, Pokemon isn't an RPG. A lot of people think it is, but it's not. And it's a very linear game, like, because it was developed for children, I guess. I mean, it's not like this was aimed towards, you know, the teen group, even though, a lot of people... Oh, this is where I fight May. Even though a lot of people, are now teens who experienced the first season, you know, they look at this and it's more of a strategy game rather than, you know, an adventure. But that's just my take on the game and the series, I guess, as a whole. Now, let me narrate this fight, because this is a big fight, you know, you're fighting May. So, she sends out she starts with Wailmer, and I send out... That is my phone, hold on. Okay, so, she starts out with Wailmer, and, like, this is where I was like, should I get a Wailmer? Because, well, obviously I switch out Brutus for Grovyle. But I was like, should I get a Wailmer? Because I didn't want to have any Pokemon that anyone else had. Which is why I chose Charles and not Mudkip for my starter, because I know Sir Mr. Sweet did, and we were supposed to promote each other so that you guys would both watch our Let's Plays, because I don't know, we just wanted to do this for fun. But, yes, Charles, I sent out Charles to kill Wailmer, and I was like, you know, it's pretty easy, you know, grass against water, you know, it's really good. And then... she goes ahead, well, Brutus and, you know, they get experience, but then she goes ahead and she sends out Combuskin. Now, I was like, oh, crap. Okay, anyways, I was freaking out, because, like, I was like, oh my god, and so I sent out Ziggy, because I was trying to figure out what the hell I was going to do, but, okay, so I chose obviously it's my opponent, because I chose Grovyle. Now, it's firefighting. Now let's take a look at my team. Ziggy. What type is Ziggy? Ziggy is normal. What is effective against normal types? In fact, I think it's the only thing effective against normal types. Fighting? What type was Combuskin again? Firefighting. This is where I paused and I was just like, oh shit, what do I do? Because I had no idea how I was gonna deal with this, because Grovyle is grass, and fire's effective against grass. Now, Grovyle has good defense and stuff. This I was using Ziggy for or whatever. I was using him as I was like, no, Ziggy. As soon as I saw that super kick, I was like, no. And I broke down emotionally, and I was like, I'm gonna have to release you. But anyways, I sent out Charles, and I was like, you know, maybe he has good defense, maybe he can, you know, take a hit, and I can kill Blaziken, and he's, you know, you see he's faster. So I was like, Bullet Seed, and I was like, not the best move, I should have gone with something else. Like, seriously, that was so stupid of me to choose Bullet Seed. So, he uses Ember, and I was like, you know, I should be able to take one. Oh wait, crit hacks. What the fuck? I mean, come on, crit hacks? So Charles is dead, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to send out Brutus and live, because Brutus is 4 times effective to fighting. Ziggy's 2, Brutus is 4. And as you can see, I was freaking out, just trying to, so, like, what the hell should I do? But yeah, Brutus goes ahead and he dies, and I'm out of Pokemon. I white out, and I end up at the Poke Center. Now, I wanted to say that this was fun. It was a good way for me to start doing LPs, and I feel really bad that you guys, that I was really stupid and that you guys don't get to see me finish the game. But, you know, the Nuzlocke challenge is the Nuzlocke challenge. So, we're gonna go ahead and, um, you know, end it here. It was cool while it lasted, but if you guys have any idea on what you want me to play, obviously I'm free now. So that'll be the end of this video. Hearts broken, Pokemon dead, me crying. Have a good rest of your day. And, you know, I'm Rondo, signing off.